morning. Today we are starting off with some quiet weather, and it's mild out there too. Everywhere in the valley we are mild. Some places very warm here to kick off the day. So good start. It's quiet. We're looking at Highway 2 from our home of economy view in Devil's Lake. Finally seeing a car go by there. And as traffic picks up today, we don't have to worry about too much weather going on here. We've got temperatures mainly above freezing this morning and dry conditions. So green lights to kick off your day, and the wind easing up as well. And that should be the factor or fact for us for the entire day. So not having to worry about that wind so much here in the valley. So a little break from that too. And there are some high clouds overhead, some of those cirrus clouds that were filtering out that sunshine yesterday. We'll see a similar situation this morning. Eventually that does break up. We'll show you that coming up in your hour by hour planner. Our temperatures are, there's a range here. We're looking at warmer numbers to the south and east where we're in the 40s, even some 50s still this morning. It's 52 in Wadena. It's 50 in Baudette up by Lake of the Woods. We're looking at Sisseton at 54 degrees. That's the warm spot. And then Fargo's at 44 degrees. Now, our record warmest low temperature, so highest minimum for this date is 40 degrees in Fargo. We're above that right now and likely should stay above that or get at least very close. So we could set a record. The thing though is it's for the date. So temperatures will be cooling down more tonight. So we'll have to wait until we get to midnight to see if we set that record. But it just goes to show that we are within range for that kind of record here. That's how warm it is this morning. And then north and west, you can see that we're looking at temperatures that are slightly cooler, but we're in the 30s there and again above freezing. Wind is out of the south, not as strong as yesterday. The exception is Sisseton. We've got wind coming down from the hills. We've got some gusts into the 40s there, a 41-mile-per-hour gust. So breezy. If you're going to be driving down in that direction, just be aware that you're going to be dealing with that wind. And we've got some, again, conditions here this morning that are going to be rather quiet. We've got temperatures that are mild, and then heading into midday, we'll see numbers into the 50s in more places. This is the lunch hour at noon. The wind still out of the southwest and not too strong at that point. Eventually it does change direction, but we're still looking at a pretty good afternoon. We're going to see some numbers that are into the upper 50s. Some places may get to 60 again today. Northern Valley not as toasty, but still mid 40s to around 50 degrees, nice and warm there. Still melting some of that snow in some of those places that had it locked in for a while. And then tonight, this is when we start to see those temperatures drop. So by 11 o'clock, we're looking at some upper 30s, some low 40s at that point in time, and those numbers will continue to drop from there. So we'll be into that freezing range to start off your morning on Wednesday with some clear skies, meaning some sunshine for tomorrow. And tomorrow looks like a nice day as well. It may just not be as warm as today, but still looking really good. Thursday, that's our next chance for some precipitation. We're going to see a wave move through that brings us some wind for everybody, and then a chance of, right now it looks more like snow, but could be a mix in the northern valley, and it would be very light if we saw it. And then into the weekend, temperatures will be back down into or up into the upper 40s to some low 50s. That's very mild still. Next week, the holiday week, if you're going to be traveling, Monday's the day that we might have some precipitation we'll have to watch out for. And then for the holiday itself, just kind of cooling things back a little bit, but all in all, you know, not too bad for Thanksgiving too. If we're right around freezing for highs, we've had colder holidays before, so just it might be a little bit of an adjustment given how mild we are this week.
Colder and snowier Thanksgivings before.
That's for sure. Yeah. So right now it's looking pretty good, and I think that's more important for a lot of folks because of travel concerns. So we'll keep an eye on that Monday system, but overall looking okay leading up to the holiday.
Great.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Lisa.